Actor Stephen Geoffreys, a big name in the horror film industry, made his way to Erie to star in a locally produced horror film. Cast and crew set up location in Waterford Township today, and Tracy Tudup was there.
Local filmmakers are creating a short film based on British horror writer Paul Kane's story, The Weeping Woman. And the highlight of this film, actor Stephen Geoffreys.
He's a Tony-nominated stage actor, but also known to horror fans everywhere as Evil Ed from Fright Night. He was also in 976 Evil.
It's kind of humbling because you see him and you know what he's been in, and you just kind of sit back and observe, kind of learn from him.
Geoffreys says he's excited to play a part in this film.
It's got some comedy in it, and then it gets really tragic at the end, so it's got a little bit of both.
Geoffreys wouldn't divulge the details of the film's ending, but it sounds like it could be a tearjerker.
Hopefully the audience will feel a lot of sadness and sympathy for what happens to me at the end, which I won't say, so you got to see it.
Director Mark Steensland says the Erie winter backdrop adds a little something extra to this horror film.
I'm a big fan of horror films that are set in the snow. I love The Shining, is probably my favorite. John Carpenter's The Thing, David Cronenberg's The Dead Zone. Those movies, they have a particular kind of atmosphere and a feel that only kind of comes through the snow.
The snow made for a couple of chilly days filming out in the cold, but the crew says it's worth it for the effect.
I feel like that gives an extra layer of creepiness to it.
Tracy Tudup, Action News 24.
Can't wait to see that one.
Well, Penn State Barron students are getting the chance to create a movie right here in Erie County. Professor Mark Steensland and several students from the school used the winter weather to their advantage today. They used the snow and woods in Waterford as the backdrop of a short horror film they're producing. It's based on the story The Weeping Widow, written by Paul Kane. Steensland says it's great for the students to create something especially at home.
For many of them, it's their first experience with something, you know, that's kind of as big as what we do, even though what we do is still pretty small. And this time around with Stephen Geoffreys coming in from California, you know, it has given us an extra layer of credibility, and it's good for the students to, you know, get this kind of experience and exposure, especially here in Erie, PA, far from Hollywood.
Steensland hopes to premiere the 10-minute film at a film festival in Scotland next year.